So this is how I became aesthetic simplified version. You don't need to complicate this. I have the exact steps for you. You don't need to go and look at 100 videos about this. You just need to see this one and that's all. It's very, very simple. To transform from what you see on the left to what you see on the right, it will take you something like 3 to 4 years. That's what it took me. You can do it a lot faster with these tips. So this is what you need to do. You need to go heavy to focus on those muscles. You need the delts, you need the back, and you need the upper chest. You need to put a lot of focus on these ones because these groups of muscles make you look more aesthetic. It gives you that V taper. It makes you more attractive. It makes you look a lot bigger than you actually are. Those are the key muscles that get the most bang for your buck, if you understand what I mean. So for the delts, you need to focus a lot on the lateral delts, on the on this part of the shoulder, because this one from the front you will see that you are a lot wider, and from the back also you can see that it's a lot wider, which gives you more of that V taper. It goes without saying. You like going to be a lot bigger in the shoulders. A lot of people want big shoulders, but they don't understand that they need to focus on the lateral delts, not on the front delts. I see a lot of people that do a lot of chest exercises and a lot of pressing, and they are not focusing on the front delts. They are not focusing on the lateral delts. They are focusing on the front delts, and that's a mistake because you will have a shoulder that is underdeveloped. You will just have the front delt. You need to focus on the lateral delt. Okay. For the back, you need to focus on the lats. You need the lats to bring you those wings, to give you that width. Also, you need to focus on all the areas of the back, because if you just have lats, you will have a very, very thin back. You need that thickness, but that thickness is not really mandatory, because you can just have the lats and will give you that width, and you will still appear more aesthetic. You don't need to focus very, very much on the upper back and on the traps. You can just get away with lats if that's just your goal to get aesthetic. For the last one, you need the upper chest. A lot of people focus on the lower chest, and don't need to focus on the lower chest. You don't need to do movements for the lower chest, because you will get a lot of lower chest and middle chest from the upper pec pressing, actually. You just need to focus on the upper chest and grow this one, because this one will also give you the most bang for your buck in terms of aesthetics. And this one, it's the area that everyone is lacking. You need to focus on the upper chest. That's the key muscle to grow. The next one is to stop bulking. You don't need to bulk. There are a lot of studies done, and you don't actually need to really much bulk to gain muscle. Also, if you want to be aesthetic, you need to be as lean as possible, to see the muscle groups and to see the striations and to get the leanness. Because the aesthetic part is not about really being that big, it's about the proportions, to have that V taper, to get those abs, to get those veins, to get those wide lats, those big shoulders, those upper chest, those those striations. You need to have that model. It's not about being big, it's about looking big. So for that, you need to be in a 300 calorie deficit. For that, you need to weigh yourself every day. For me, it worked very well to weigh myself every day, because it put me in a state where I know that I need to beat the weight scale every day. Every day that I'm waking up, I need to be a bit lighter. So that puts me in a calorie deficit, because I was eating less to get competitive with the weight scale. It made me more competitive to make myself lighter every single day. and that put me in a 300 calorie deficit. For example, if I had a cookie in front of me, I will say no, I will not eat that cookie to be lighter the next day, to see progress. Also, if you want to weight yourself every day, you need to put it on the notes. I put it on a notepad and track my day every single day. Day one, let's say I have 89 kilos. Day two, let's say I have 88.8. Day three, I have 88.7. And every day I will try to get competitive and get as light as possible. I know that that is not the best way to do it, but that's how I did it. And it worked for me. The next one is to get 200 grams of protein every day. Even if you don't eat that much, you also need to get those proteins in because you need to keep the muscle that you have and to build more muscle uh, beyond what you have. The muscle for the muscle to grow, you need to get the protein because the muscle is made from protein, from amino acids, and protein is amino acids. Okay, you need 200 grams. I will suggest to get it from the whey protein. That's how I did it for myself because I cannot find that much food to eat with protein. I will eat a lot of foods that will not have that much protein, and I will be in trouble because at the end of the day, I will not have the protein required. Uh, for example, 200 grams, and I will supplement with whey. I will make another video for why whey is the best protein for you to eat, and it's very very convenient because you just need to pop a shake, you put some water in there, you put the whey, and you just drink it, and that's it. You don't need to cook it, you don't need to prepare it, you don't need to do all that stuff. It's very very easy. But some people say that is dangerous for you, and that's bullshit. So you have the calorie deficit, but that's not enough because you cannot just get lean from eating less food. That will work up to a point. That will not work for all the journey, you know. You need to supplement with start doing cardio. You need to go on the treadmill after the workouts. For example, you can copy these characteristics here. I use speed with 5.4 kilometers and incline with 7.5. That's how I do the cardio. I do 30 minutes after the workout and then uh, go and leave. You know, I just do my workout and then I go on the treadmill with 5.4 speed and 7.5 incline and then go out of the gym, go home or go do something else, you know. Another thing that you need to do is to track 10,000 steps a day. You can get an app, a pedometer, or something to track your steps with. You can use a smartwatch, but there are a lot of apps there to track your steps. You need to get at least 10,000 steps a day for you to get that boost in the calorie deficit, you know, to burn more calories and to make it easier for you to lose weight, to achieve your goals faster, of course. And the life hack that you can do to burn more calories and to get leaner quicker is to find some type of cardio that you enjoy. You should really get some type of cardio that you enjoy because the time will pass so much faster. For example, for me, a good activity which burns a lot of calories is to do my steps in the park or having a walk on the street with my headphones on, listening to a podcast or listening to music or speaking with a friend or going out with a friend and walking and doing our steps together, you know. Some activity that makes you um, don't feel the time and don't get bored and make you want to do it again because that's all the idea is to repeat it every day and to do the steps every day and do the cardio every day, every single workout at the end of the workout. That's the stuff. You need to really repeat this stuff and do it all over again. And you need to find something that is uh, very joyful to you and you like it and you enjoy it to repeat it again, you know. So find something that you really like and do it again the next day, do it again the next day, and overall, you'll get to your goal faster, I promise you. So I hope you got some value from this video. I hope it helped. I shared what I did and what it worked for me. If you want me to help you start your fitness journey, go on the link in the description and I will see you there. Thanks for watching.